You ready? You ready?
Oh my God. It have begun.
Let's go.
It's still on that keto energy. Hi, everybody. I'm Evie.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Mondays with Joy. And guess what?
It's Monday. Yeah. It's Monday. So,
Let's do it.
what Joy has for you today is going to be a meal prep that he does for the whole week.
So today's actually Meal Prep Monday.
Wow. He's got a title for it.
Yeah. Hashtag Meal Prep Monday. Make sure you put it on there.
Okay, we'll do that. So, I'll let you be.
She's leaving me alone again.
I'm leaving you alone.
Okay. So what do we got here? Today we're gonna be making sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes. Chicken breast and broccoli. So this I'm gonna make 5 days worth. So I'm not meal prepping breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm just doing dinner. Maybe lunch. So it depends on when I want to eat. So, but I'm gonna be doing five meals and then maybe additional for the wife. Maybe. If she's lucky.
If you're lucky, wow.
Yeah, so
You know she'll be watching this, right?
yeah. So we're gonna be making baked potato, steamed broccoli, and then pan-seared chicken breast. Gonna finish that off in the oven after we pan-sear it. So for ingredients, we have some handy dandy adobo because I'm Puerto Rican and that's what we use on everything.
On everything. And that's my favorite one, the green one.
Garlic powder
Yes.
and a little bit of olive oil
A little bit of olive.
for the pan.
Mhm.
And
You want to talk about your scale?
yeah, so when you're meal prepping, very important, have a scale so you can weigh out all your ingredients so you can track your macros.
Can you tell us how much you're going to weigh out your foods?
So I'm gonna have do 6 ounces of chicken breast, 6 ounces of baked potato, and 3 ounces of broccoli. That's gonna be each meal.
And they're going to get weighed out when they're cooked.
Yeah, after I cook them, I'm weighing them out.
Right.
And then went today and picked up some meal prep bowls. Got 15 for $10, right? That's what you paid, $10?
Yeah, $10.
And so
And
yeah,
those are the mainstay, right?
Yeah,
mainstay
Mainstay
brand.
at
Yeah.
Walmart.
Because let me tell you, we saw the Rubbermaid ones and they're flimsy comparing to these.
Yeah, so these are really nice.
Yeah. And you get 15 for $10. That's why he was saying the wife might be lucky if she gets some prep work.
So let's start off with the potato because it's gonna take about 40 minutes to bake them at 400 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
we're
get your
gonna
ovens
do that
ready.
First. First thing we're gonna do is wash them. I already washed them.
You already washed them,
Make
right?
sure there's like no dirt or anything on them. And then we're gonna stab them with a fork. Yeah,
Stab away, baby boy.
this part I hate the most.
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes the fork gets stuck in there. I go too deep and just.
Well, you don't have to make that many stabs, do you?
I do it just in case.
And you do not wrap yours in aluminum foil, do
No,
you?
I do not wrap my potatoes in aluminum foil. If you do it in aluminum foil, they actually bake faster.
Right.
But I like them to kind of roast in the oven and kind of.
He kinds of like some crispy. But I tell him just add a little bit of olive oil to that.
So I finished stabbing these with a fork. I probably go more than I probably have to, but I just do it just in case. Now I'm gonna grab my baking sheet, line it with aluminum foil. If you guys don't know, when you bake and cook on aluminum foil, always cook on the side that's not shiny. I don't know why, but
I was just gonna
always
ask you.
told bake on this side, not the shiny side.
Right.
I don't know the reason why, but it works for me. So I mean, I'm sure the other side works just fine too, but I don't know. It's what I've been told.
Wow.
At this point, you can spray your pan if you want with the aluminum foil. I actually baked some potatoes yesterday and they didn't stick, so I'm just gonna do the same thing today. Line those up.
Suckers.
They're all different sizes, but
Yeah.
we'll
You're going to
those
weigh
up.
them out, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, look at kind of stand that one a little too far.
I know. I heard it when it cracked. So into the oven at 400
400
degrees.
degrees, middle rack.
Middle rack.
So that. Alrighty, I got the sweet potatoes in the oven. I put the timer for 40 minutes. It's gonna be 40 to 45 minutes. The average size for my potatoes, they were what, 8 ounces, right?
Yeah.
Between
about-
6 and 8 ounces each.
right.
The smallest one was 5.
5, right.
So I just put 40 minutes just so that I can check the smallest one. And then the other one should be ready about 5 minutes after that, based off of my oven's timing and temperature.
Right. Ovens
so
will
you guys
vary.
can adjust your time. You want the potato to be nice and soft all the way through. So okay, let's go with the broccoli. I have my
And this is what is it? This is a package of how many ounces?
19-ounce pack.
19-ounce package of
And these
the
are
bird's eye. Right, they're frozen.
Because they're convenient to have. I mean, I've bought fresh fruits and vegetables before, and I'm not a very productive person when it comes to being in the kitchen, oddly as that sounds.
Yeah.
So sometimes my stuff just sits there and spoils because I forget I have it in there. So I just kind of go for the frozen stuff.
Nope, I do fresh.
So have a pot, have a little bit of water at the bottom, just create some steam. You don't want to like
Boil them.
submerge your
Broccoli.
And
Yeah.
When you boil them, they lose their nutrition.
Mhm.
So just enough to get it to steam.
When you steam them, do you put a little bit of salt in there?
I salt them after.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I salt after.
Okay.
And then, so I got that in there. And then we're going to put the lid, and we're just going to cook that off on very low heat
For how long?
until it's nice and soft.
You don't let it have a little crunch to it, or you like it
I
completely
don't like them
soft?
to crunch, so I let them go a little longer.
Oh, so you like yours completely
So I
soft?
check them every once in a while just to kind of, I
Okay.
like to be nice and
Because
tender.
I do
don't
it
like them
totally
crunchy.
different. I actually submerge mine. I boil my water when it's in a hard boil. I dip it in there for 2 minutes and then take them out.
Okay.
I need that little bit of crunchy.
Yeah, I've seen
And I
people
salt.
doing that way
Yeah,
too.
I do. That's how I do mine. And I salt
You
my
salt the
water. Yes, I need flavor.
Yeah, I do salt and pepper after. But like I said, I like mine a little softer. I know people like crunchy, so
Mhm.
just keep an eye on it. However you
To your
do.
liking, right?
Exactly. Okay,
Wow.
here we go. We got the chicken breast. We're gonna go ahead and season this up. I haven't cut the fat off or anything off of it.
You want to bake it with the fat, right?
Yeah. No specific reason. I usually tend to cut it off afterwards. But we're gonna go ahead. You can cut it off if you want at this point.
Yep, I would have. I can't do it. I can't do it with the fat.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
garlic, adobo, some pepper. I'm actually kind of really low on pepper, so we might not even get a crack out of it. But
What did Anna say the last video? You never have all your ingredients.
no, I never do. But yeah, and maybe some salt. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I like to go heavy on the seasoning, just because when you're cooking it, like when you're pan searing it, a lot of it kind of falls off with the
Mhm.
juices. And then I also like to season it a little bit after it's cooked.
Oh,
just a little
gee.
bit of salt to kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So let's go ahead and do that.
You're not gonna put a little bit of olive oil first?
Nah.
Whoa, you weren't lying when you said you like to go heavy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you lose a lot of flavor when you pan sear your stuff.
Lord have mercy.
It's gonna be delicious. You don't want to have like I mean, somebody invites you to their house and they give you chicken and it looks so good.
And then you bite into it and it's
they
so
put like,
bland.
They put like a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper for like.
Not even
2
that.
pounds of-
They just do this. They just do that little sprinkle
Yeah.
of salt, that little sprinkle of pepper, and
Some stuff is.
have you seen that people do their turkeys that way?
Dude, that's horrible.
A little sprinkle of salt and pepper on top, and that is it.
I'm
that
putting pepper on.
turkey-
You see that?
Yeah, I saw that. That turkey must taste terrible just because it has no seasoning. See, Joe, you got enough pepper.
So we're gonna go ahead and toss that there. So here I have, how many do I have? I have 4 breasts, right? 4 breasts in here?
I think you took out 4 or
Yeah,
5, right?
4.
4? Okay.
So I have, how much was it? It was like a little over 2.5 pounds.
Right.
Chicken
2
breast.
pounds, 11 ounces, I think it was.
So as you can see, it's kind
But
of,
he's gonna cut it up and he's gonna. What are you gonna do, Joe? You're gonna count out the.
gonna
ounces.
scale it out
Yeah, he's gonna scale
to
it up.
6 ounces.
Mhm.
So I have it mixed there. My chicken was washed.
Yes, please don't comfort him. His chicken was washed. Just because you
So,
didn't
yeah,
see
so
it.
it's covered. Got good seasoning there. My pan has been on for about 3 to 5 minutes right
Yeah,
now.
2-3 minutes.
2, 3, 3 to 5. Something like so. We're gonna say 3. She said 2 to 3. I said 3 to 5. So 3 minutes.
I should know. I turned it on myself.
Yeah. So when I pan sear my chicken, I want the pan to be super hot.
Screaming hot.
Yeah, super hot. I pan sear it 5 minutes on each side, and then after that, I throw it in the oven.
That's what that sheet over here is for.
Yeah, so I put it in the oven. We could just throw it in the oven at 400 degrees with the potatoes.
Right.
I'm gonna throw those in there, throw about 10 minutes, and then I'll check them again with the thermometer. I have a thermometer.
And you want your chicken at 160, right?
Thermometer.
Yeah.
165.
Oh, 165 for chicken? Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Okay.
So let's go.
Let's go to the pan. Yeah, screaming hot pan. Joy, my job is easy today. I'm just sitting here.
You were supposed to season the chicken.
Oh, was
You're
I?
slick. Olive oil. You can tell the pan is hot because of the way the oil looks. It's kind of like wavy.
It's already, yep, and it's already thin to move like that. That's a lot of oil for pan sear, you know?
Extra good fats.
Extra good. Oh, that's true too. Oh, that's gonna pop.
No, it's not.
What did I say? It didn't pop.
So I can fit 2 at a time on my pan. So we're gonna go ahead and put a timer for 5 minutes.
You see all the extra? See all the
What's
cray
that?
cray?
What's that?
All the extra, all the cray cray?
Oh, I thought you were gonna stop recording because usually there's the point where you stop recording. So
This is what we do when we're waiting for our meat to sear.
this way, it's time. 4 seconds. Let's go ahead and flip this over. Let's see what the sear looks like. I'm actually gonna give it more time. I like it to be darker than that.
Really?
Yeah, I like it
Put
darker
chicken
than
in the
that.
oven though.
Huh? Yeah, but the oven's not gonna make it much darker.
Okay.
I want a hard sear on there. So I'm gonna give it like 3 more minutes.
Wow. I like it burnt.
And we're back. Timer's off. Gonna flip these back over. Yeah. I like that. That looks much nicer. It was very pale.
So on this side, they say you cook faster on this side. So how many minutes would you leave it here?
I'm still gonna do 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Turn the vent on because it's smoking a little bit.
Okay.
And then 5 more minutes.
5 minutes, and then we're ready to bake, right?
Yep.
So how much time do you leave it in the oven then if you've already pan-seared them?
I usually do about 10 minutes and then I check it.
With your
But I
thermometer?
normally cook it at 350, but my oven's already at 400.
Okay.
So maybe I'll check it at 8 minutes. Check the temperature.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
All right, so my timer went off, and my wife's probably gonna kill me because she cleaned the stove yesterday. Look at all that.
Oh, you are
grease.
so
Yeah, she's gonna kill
dead.
me. So it's been 5 minutes on this side, if you can see.
Oh, beautiful. I like that
Nice,
sear.
very
Yep.
nice. So we're gonna go ahead and throw that on the pan, on the sheet pan, so we can throw it in the oven. All right, so I got my chicken here. I'm gonna throw it on there. I wish I had a bigger pan because I would have did all 4 at the same time.
And now you gotta sear 2 more.
Yeah, so I guess you're 2 more. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in the oven now. Because by the time this is done, I'll still be cooking that.
Okay. Okay.
Checking the temperature of my chicken right now. Still going up a little bit. It's at 149. It's still ticking upward. Pretty close. And it's been in there 10 minutes, right? 10
Yeah,
minutes?
10 minutes.
Yeah, so it probably needs another 5-ish. So we're gonna throw that in for another 5 minutes.
Okay, because you want it for 165, right?
Huh?
You want it at 165?
Yeah, 165.
Okay. It's been another 5 minutes. 163, 164,
Still going up.
166.
So we're above 165, which is where we want to be.
Meaning?
165 is going to be all bacteria is dead. So you're not going to get any salmonella, but you're also going to maintain juiciness of the chicken breast.
Oh, nice.
The chicken breast is not juicy, you overcooked it. And if it's too juicy and red, you undercooked it.
You undercooked it.
So we're going to pull that out.
And put the other ones that are in the pan in.
Yeah. And then we're going to check the potatoes because it's been exactly
40 minutes. Mm-hmm.
It is still, I mean, they're okay. I like them a little softer than this.
Yeah, no, I would do them a little softer
So
too.
we're going to go another 10 minutes or so. Actually, let's take a small one. Oh, it's probably already ready.
No, we can use a little softer.
No.
Take your chicken out so you can put the other ones.
Yeah. Alrighty, so once you got your chicken off the pan, you're going to have all these like juices and all this duck stuff.
That's where all the good flavoring is.
Yeah, this is where a lot of people, they just throw the pan in the sink and just forget about it. But there's some hidden gems in here. You know,
wow,
some flavor.
gems. Flavor.
So you can go ahead and throw a little bit of water in there. Gonna squizzle, of course. And then I'm gonna get in trouble for the mess.
So
So then I'm just gonna go ahead and stir that up. You got all this deliciousness right here.
You do not want to throw that away.
So
Tell them what you're gonna do with this.
That's all it takes. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this. And once we start prepping the meal and we put it into our little containers, we're gonna go ahead and pour this little glaze on top of the chicken.
Ooh,
Maybe
more
a
flavor.
little bit on the broccoli if you want, or even on your potato, kind of.
Oh, cool. I would do it just on the chicken.
Yeah. But whatever you want, throw it on. And turn that off so it doesn't overcook.
Right.
And you get a nice little.
Oh yeah,
delicious
moisture for your meat.
All that extra seasoning that I threw on there that I said comes off of the pan, off of the chicken when you're cooking it. It's right
Boom!
there.
There it is.
Flavor saver.
Oh wow!
Like my beard and my mustache.
My God, you're a little gross.
Alright, so I put an extra 10 minutes on the potatoes earlier, and those are already ready. As you can see, nice and smooth into the potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm pretty sure this chicken's got like 5 more minutes, but let me just check it real quick.
And you want to check your chicken on the thickest parts. Am I right, Joe?
Yeah.
There you go.
So if you don't have a thermometer, the best way to check your chicken is going to be you're actually going to have to cut it open, which kind of sucks if you cut it too early.
Because
you
you're
put it
gonna,
back in the oven, it can dry it out.
it's gonna dry it out. Yeah.
So
Plus, these little, how much do these cost? I saw them yesterday at Target.
They're
They're
very
very.
expensive. Like this was probably more expensive because it has a little cable thing,
So
you can measure from far away, like if you're doing sugar work or whatever. But like I'm 153, yeah. So I say about 5 more minutes on the chicken. Potatoes done.
Meanwhile, we're gonna start prepping with the chicken that's
I
already ready.
highly recommend you get a thermometer, especially if you do a lot of cooking of chicken, whether it's frying, baking. You eliminate the risk of getting people sick.
Salmonella. And his broccoli is already cooked to his liking.
All right, and we're back. And this is the most important part, actually, of the meal prepping. You're going to need to scale out your ingredients so you know exactly how much stuff you're actually eating. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the broccoli. Before we do that, in my videos, I'm always using different gadgets that a lot of people don't usually tend to use.
Or buy.
I strongly recommend, these are my strong recommendations that you should have in your kitchen. Whisk. I've seen people whisking with forks. I do it. I'm guilty of it. Whisks, a scale, thermometer. Must-haves.
The only thing that I'm missing is the thermometer.
Yeah.
But I'm good with knowing, like, for my chicken and stuff.
But yeah, definitely thermometer, scale.
And if you're trying to do keto or low carb or, macros and stuff, you need the scale because you need to measure out your foods.
And honestly, it's not that bad. I think this scale was like $15. It's digital scale. And it measures grams, ounces, and kilograms. But yeah, I highly recommend a scale. and then a thermometer for sure. Especially if you're gonna be meal prepping with chicken or any kind of meat.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna be doing 3 ounces of broccoli. My bowl. You tear out your scale. For those of you that don't know what tear out means, is like, so when you first turn on your scale, it's gonna say 0. So you're gonna put your bowl on there. Your bowl obviously weighs something. This one weighs 15 ounces.
Oh,
So
almost a pound.
when you tear it out, it means you re-zero it. It goes back to 0. So it's almost
Yeah.
like nothing sitting on there.
Yeah.
And then you start scaling your ingredients.
Yeah, it'll just scale out your foods.
Our broccoli is done. Go ahead
Joy
and grab
likes
some
it
food.
soft. Oh my god. Oh my god, how sweat.
I'm wearing socks.
I know, that's what you're sweating all over the place.
Let's see, 3 ounces. Yeah, 3.4. Sorry. Throw that in there.
This
This,
right here. And you're doing 5 plates, right?
Yep.
For
Put
the
that
week.
back on there. Your scale will maintain the tear that you had on there, so when I take it off and put it back on, it's gonna go right back to 0. Maybe
Right.
a little bit more because I got some broccoli in there, but you know, broccoli is actually really good for you. So a couple extra.
It's
grams.
one of the vegetables that has all the vitamins that you can need in your body. So the bowl that Joy got it's a 2 compartment. So he's putting his broccoli in this one, and then he's gonna put his chicken and potato in the bigger one. I just want to show. He actually got 6 for 3
Got
ounces.
3 ounce. So I had an extra ounce of broccoli divided into the rest of it. And here we have our chicken. This is actually the first batch of chicken, so it's been sitting out for a while. You
And
don't
it
want to cut
rested?
right away.
Mm.
It's still warm, but yeah, I'm touching it. It's my food, so.
Oh wow!
So when you cut, you want to cut at an angle. I don't know why, but it's what I learned at school.
You were paying attention because I know they told you
Dude,
why.
they did tell me why. But
Exactly.
I went to school like 5 years ago. And I'm a pastry guy. I don't cook in a kitchen where I have to like pay attention to like savory stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Look at that! It looks so nice, white and tender.
So that's what it looks like. Look at how juicy.
Yeah, it is juicy. I love
Can you
it.
see the glisten in the?
I can. I don't know if the camera's picking up, but I don't know. I can.
So we're gonna scale 6 ounces. Let's see. 3.
Oh, 6 ounces is pretty big then, huh?
Yeah, that's what I said. Ooh, 6 ounces right there. Almost the entire
Bam.
chicken.
Almost the
breast.
entire chicken breast. Nice.
Protein.
Huh. I love it. You know why I don't meal prep like that, Joel? Because I don't like chicken when it's reheated in the microwave or pork. To me, it changes the flavor.
Reheat it in the oven.
Oh yeah, but if I get these bowls, what's the point?
I mean, because it's already separated for you, you just throw it all in. Just throw it on one pan,
Yes.
throw aluminum foil, or wrap the whole thing in aluminum foil. Just throw the foil in the oven.
Yeah, that makes sense.
One. That's too much. Ooh. 6.
There you go. Another meal.
And then now we gotta wait on the other chicken to finish resting.
Or we can do the
We can do the potatoes.
potatoes right now.
Alrighty, we're here with the sweet potatoes. It's still hot. I'm holding it, but it's still hot. This one weighs 6.4, so it's half ounce more than what I want. Let's see. Alright. I leave the
ounces.
skin on. I don't mind eating the skin. You can always just split it open and peel it off, or you can go ahead and eat it. It's your choice.
Oh, I thought you were actually gonna cut them small. I gotta be honest.
No,
No.
no.
Okay.
I mean, I can. Maybe you want me to cut one into pieces?
If you don't mind, it's just. I think it'll fit better in your plate also.
Yeah.
And he leaves the peel on because he likes to eat it like that. Do you add anything to it when you're gonna eat it?
I usually like to add butter to it.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll add, cheating, I'll add a little bit of brown sugar, like a teaspoon.
Ah.
It kind of tastes
For the
kinda-
6 ounces, 1 whole teaspoon or half a teaspoon?
You could do the whole teaspoon. Here's that. So it's
That's what it looks like. That looks so good.
really good. You can just add butter, salt,
Any seasoning to your
brown
taste.
sugar, cinnamon. Add cinnamon to it.
Oh,
Really good.
cool.
Cinnamon's probably better than brown sugar.
I'm
for you,
sure. Yeah.
but, yeah. It's whatever. If
Cool.
it fits in your macros, then you can go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
You guys notice what I'm cutting on? I have these little cutting mats. They're all different colors.
I was just about to mention that.
Yes. So
He uses the red one that's back there for meats.
the red one is for red meats, but I tend to use it. I don't cook red meats a lot, so I use it for like cooked meats. I use it for cooked meats.
Okay.
The yellow one is for chicken. Yellow is always chicken. The blue one is
Really? Because we use, red, but you said it was cooked,
it's
right?
cooked.
Okay.
So the blue one is usually for cheeses. We don't tend to buy a lot of cheese and cut cheese here. All right, so we are done meal prepping. As you can see here, we got 5 meals out of all that. So this will last me a week. Well, not a week, 5 days. But like I said earlier, this is just dinner or lunch, depending on what time I choose to eat it. So we have broccoli, sweet potato, and chicken breast. Each meal is 441 calories. It has 46.7 grams of carbs, 58 grams of protein, and 4 grams of fat.
That's
So-
not bad. Those fat grams is only 4.
So very high in protein, very low in carbs. Actually, it's all right in carbs. It's 45, but I need higher quantity carbs.
Yeah.
If you're on keto, no.
Yeah, I couldn't do the sweet potato because
Yeah, so 45
That's supposed
carbs.
to go over
it's
20.
So high in protein, intermediate carbs, I would say, and then very low in fat. So if you're tracking your macros, you will find a way to increase your fats, avocados and stuff like that.
oh yeah.
But this is just how I kind of meal prep, for a week. And sometimes I change it up. Instead of sweet potato, I'll do brown rice or maybe regular potato.
Okay.
Or something different,
Yeah.
Change the vegetables for something else, green beans, peas, mixed vegetables, whatever. But
Looks good.
protein, starch, and vegetables.
So say bye, Joe.
Deuces.
Bye, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't know what we'll have for you next time, but you're supposed to do something.
I need to do a keto
dessert.
friendly dessert.
Yes. So stay
Delicious.
tuned
So-
for that.
You guys will see.
Okay. Take care. God bless. Bye.